Get your fresh cup of lukewarm coffee ready because we got another War Room movie. If you don't remember the classic 2015 film War Room, it was the inspirational story of a troubled marriage where the noble Miss Clara teaches Elizabeth all about the concept of a prayer room called the War Room, which makes her faith hot like coffee and not lukewarm, so she uses the War Room to give her no-good cheating husband food poisoning, which saves their marriage and allows him to win the Double Dutch competition.
That movie was a lot.
But it was a huge hit and reached #1 at the box office and made back over 20 times its budget, so some form of a sequel seemed inevitable. That's why in 2024, we got the spin-off film, The Forge, which still features Priscilla Shirer, this time playing Elizabeth's twin sister Cynthia, a single mom whose son is lost in life and needs a father figure, so he joins this weird cult where they play with swords. The film was still written by the Kendrick brothers and directed by Alex Kendrick, and has returning characters like Bastard Husband and Miss Clara, so there's a chance it could be as hilarious as the first. The Patreon voters were craving a long overdue faith-based episode, for as the comments say, y'all need some Jesus. We'll know it's a true faith-based movie if it opens up with a drone shot of trees and also features basketball. Done and done. Clearly, they got another hit on their hands. Isaiah may be down on his luck, but he still gets in some time with his friends, as well as quality video game sessions. He has the life, basketball at 10, video games at 11, and not helping mom with the groceries at noon. Mom doesn't understand the importance of video game teamwork.
Boy, I don't care nothing about no games. You always in the middle of a game. You want to tell me why our trash can is still full?
Well, I can't just leave my half-eaten Hot Pockets on the ground. Sorry, Mom. I know I haven't cleaned my room or done the laundry, but I'm just so confused as to why none of us were even referenced in the first. Time to give him an ultimatum.
I love you. But if you're going to live here, you're going to pay me rent here.
It was then he realized he'll have to start working the streets. Seems like an okay deal. He's given an entire month to get a job. That's easy. Just start reviewing fast food items online and you're set. How is he ever gonna have the time to ignore the car his dad left behind and never fix it up? You know what he needs to get some influence?
Why can't life just change?
Solid pondering things montage. Let's see, do I apply for a job or hit on the hot barista? How about both?
Oh, hi there. What can I get for you?
Hey, what's your name?
Oh God, it's gonna be one of those days. Come on, dude, play it cool.
Can I help you? Nah, man, you good, man. I'm just trying to talk to a young lady right here. You feel me?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the guy who's gonna whoop your ass! Isaiah's a little slow. It takes him too long to put it together that that's her dad. Seriously, he refuses to leave and keeps giving attitude. I don't think you're gonna get her phone number. Best be on your way.
I'm gone. And I won't be back either. Believe that.
God, I hate when the Waffle House customers drift in. It's important that the movie is over 2 hours. We need all these pondering bicycle sequences. Ah, good news. He'll try getting a job at the logo put in post-production factory. Well, maybe he'll be more cool here.
Can I help you?
I'd like to apply for a job.
Aw, how come you're not clumsily hitting on me like the last girl? This is where his angel comes in the form of Joshua Moore, played by Cameron Arnett, a long ways away from skateboard boyfriend on Miami Vice. Again, he's not good at reading people.
I'm just trying to see about a job, right? That's why I'm filling this out. I ain't here about nothing. You a salesman for this company?
I'm the president.
God damn, I'm sick and tired of not picking up that I'm talking to the owner. I am out of here. Joshua sees something in him. Not only does he want to know more about Isaiah, but he takes him out to lunch, too. How this kid wasn't the victim in every stranger danger PSA, I'll never know. We've already ordered appetizers, so now he can ask the important questions before he hires him.
In what ways do you want to grow in the next year? What kind of man do you want to be?
He wants to be a sassy worker at a hair salon like his mom.
Or you get a job that funds the value of your home to the degree it equals the work at home you would have done.
Yes, ma'am.
Girl, what?
I love that this guy wrote the dialogue. They have a jar on their desk to put $1 in whenever they say, yes, ma'am, or mm-hmm. Hey, Mom, I'm gonna need $100 from the jar. I know where this is going. He needs the car, and she wants it back by 5, so he is not gonna make it back by 5.
Nah, man. I'm looking for a job.
Dude, you can do that anytime. We need you for 2 on 2.
Look, nah, man, I can't right now.
I'll bet he'll be responsible and not play ball with his friends. Never mind, we already queued up the soundtrack and can't let these basketball montages go to waste. Mom, I am so sorry, but you really should have expected this. I love the passion in her delivery.
Oh boy, you better hope they give me the same discount tomorrow they were planning on giving me today.
Mom, I said I was sorry.
I know you're my son, but I've never hated anyone more in my life. Her best mode in this movie is her Lord have mercy mode. Who else can I disappoint in my life? I guess Joshua will do. I'll take the job.
Just wanted to talk to you for a minute. I've been thinking about your questions.
It took you 24 hours to answer? How did the rest of the conversation go earlier? Did you all just sit there silently the rest of the time? Joshua's so happy.
Would you be willing to meet with me twice a week for some mentoring before your shift starts?
So red flags are a bad thing, right? Don't you worry about that. At our company, we ship out fitness equipment that people use for a week and then never use again. Let me introduce you to our staff. This robot was my first protege. He can quote more scripture than even Colby the Christian computer. As for the other staff, like Cody...
Give him a quick explanation of the system.
Hey, man. Yeah.
You can see that Cody is not cool enough to be part of my mentorship program. Cody's also weird about the robots.
They're like my best friends.
Don't bang the machines! Now he can meet HR, who happens to be Joshua's wife.
You've also been married for 35 years.
So, interested in watching us? After his new job, Mom is ecstatic. She even knows all about Joshua being a modern disciple.
Discipled him? What does that mean?
You know, it's like when one person, it's kind of, you need to come to church with me.
She decided to just stop because it sounded more bizarre the more she kept going. So, how's he gonna screw things up in his first week? Gonna have something to do with him playing video games all night, isn't it? Oh my god, oh my god. Oh, that's okay. Joshua will understand when he sees the impossibly high number of trophies I collected in the game. Never mind, that's a sheer look of disappointment after Joshua spent all this time bringing him breakfast.
Well, you have a lukewarm breakfast burrito, orange juice, and cold hash browns if you want.
His breakfast only has a lukewarm belief in Christ. Damn, Joshua has a look like Gus Fring before he slits a man's throat. I don't know how good for morale this is. What gives, man? The boss never brings me breakfast. He speaks so powerfully while giving Isaiah a speech that can be summed up as, it's bad to show up late for work.
Get the rest you need. Set your alarm and give yourself the time to get here.
Yes, what is this alarm that you speak of? Let's cut to a commercial while the other characters take their sass break. Come see us at our upcoming June conventions, like SoCal Gaming Expo, June 6th through the 7th, plus I'll be at Planet FunkCon, June 26th through 28th in Davenport, Iowa. Hope to see you there. We're back, and it's cameo time as Elizabeth and Danielle from the first make an appearance. Yeah, this is fine and all, but you know we're all really here for Miss Clara.
Hey, am I in the right place?
Thank goodness you're here, Kendrick Brothers Medea. I've missed Miss Clara's wisdom.
Isaiah is not running away from responsibility. He just hasn't learned how to embrace it.
That's good. He gotta embrace it.
Do not ever interrupt me again. Miss Clara has evolved. She's gone from comparing faith to coffee to now comparing it to other things.
We can't treat prayer like it's some spare tire. No, prayer has to be more like the steering wheel.
Why do I think she just looks around at whatever is near her to apply her wisdom? Prayer is much like the TV remote. Some leave it to the captions, but I set my call to the Lord at full volume. That seems to be working on the salon girls.
Now that is good. Miss Clara, I need you to come by here more often.
These characters would drop their jaw in amazement at a fortune cookie. This prayer group has done wonders for their business once the customers get over their shock.
Is this a hair salon or a prayer salon? Well, today it's both. I need both.
Which one of you will give my dirty husband food poisoning? Isaiah's also having fun. He gets to have lunch with the boss. Oh man, Joshua only gives me his table scraps. What is with these movies where if you told me that this would turn into a thriller, I'd believe it? You can get back to work once we're done reading scripture.
For you have been called to live in freedom, my brothers and sisters. But don't use your freedom to satisfy your sinful nature.
So you see, Isaiah, it's very important I apologize later for sleeping with the secretary. The music will tell us that it's inspirational.
When we follow Jesus and devote ourselves to him, he bears fruit through us.
So, is Jesus like a client at More Fitness? Joshua's good people. He invited Isaiah to do volunteer work with him.
I need it from moment to moment. I needed to get where I'm going.
Yes, supplying all the good deeds montage music the whole neighborhood has been craving, while also curing the residents' heart conditions. We have trained the boy well. Please join us for dinner.
Isaiah, you want to join us for dinner? It's my turn to cook.
And if you'd like, we can also show you some of our private videotapes. His interest in Isaiah starts to make sense when we learn that they had a son who died at 17 when he was killed by a drunk driver, which strengthened their faith and powerful messaging.
We are devoted to Jesus, and we will do anything he calls us to do.
Including murder. That's the look of a man who never thought he'd be in this deep at a fitness warehouse job. You know what could really help you earn an instant promotion at your job? A war room, just saying. His character arc is happening fast. We're not even a half hour in and already he's praying every day and making it up to his mom for being a dick. Now they can repair their relationship thanks to prayer.
Do you know what we were praying for?
What?
We were praying for you.
Oh man, is that why I beat my kill record in Call of Duty? Thanks, Mom. Thankfully, no one else has anything important going on in their lives, so she tells everyone the news. Look at Miss Clara. She hasn't been this excited since they renewed the new Matlock series for a second season, which she also summoned thanks to the War Room. He is ready to accept Joshua's offer to be in his discipleship program. Are you sure this is a fitness manufacturing company? Why does it all seem like a front for some kind of trafficking ring? Joshua has given up so much to please Christ.
But he did something that I just didn't expect.
What?
He asked me to give up golf.
Wow, you're so relatable, Mr. Moore. Seriously, Isaiah's an Unsolved Mysteries episode waiting to happen.
You know what? I want to introduce you to a small group of men that mean the world to me.
I'd like to put in my 2 weeks, sir. Don't worry, son, it's on the up and up. Say, does my ass look good in these pants? All that being said, some of the acting isn't bad here. Cameron Arnett is actually pretty charismatic. Watching it, I'm like, I am paying attention to his advice on how to give a quality handshake. Oh right, my job, sorry, I am weeks behind. I've been spending all my work hours in Joshua's office eating DoorDash. And then when night comes, they can go to their super secret meeting of the disciples. Hello, the password is Fidelio. It's quite the elite club. Holy shit, Tony from the first movie is even a member. Geez, Tony, why didn't you offer to mentor me? You are literally my uncle. Why is it so ominous looking? It's an inspirational faith-based movie, but there's always something about it that feels like it's in the universe of an A24 horror film. See, here's the part where they introduce themselves, right next to the boys they've collected.
My name's Bobby, and I'm a family counselor. This is Ethan, and about 2 weeks ago, he asked Jesus into his heart.
Thanks, future true crime doc star. You are officially a member of faith-based Skull and Bones.
Isaiah, welcome to the Forge.
It comes with a free t-shirt and half-off gym membership. So, what is it we do around here? We mainly just talk about our business and have servants bring us the finest 5-star meals in the city. Just as Christ would do. Hey, Isaiah, get yourself a drink. The scotch here is divine. I like when they just play music over the conversation and it still seems sinister. God, I'm gullible. His life is so good he doesn't need to play his video games anymore. Unless it's a Bible Adventures competition, of course. It's treating this like he had a video game addiction, but given he's been holding down this job for a bit, and even before that, he was pretty active in sports and getting together with his friends outside. Oh, but no, the movie says he's a game addict. So he must be. Best throw that shit away. Without video games in his life, he's learned to make his bed and vacuum. His mother reacts to this like he's given up his bong collection. Sure, I could have laid down the law and set some ground rules myself, but no. He had to join this forge cult in order to learn to clean his room. How is this movie gonna fill up another hour of runtime? Oh, by putting in a business plot, of course, where More Fitness needs to hold on to their top accounts so they can keep doing their overseas mission work. You're all a bunch of money launderers, aren't you? No, of course not, Isaac. We're drug mules and international arms dealers. Let's take another break. Isaac needs one. He's put in a whole hour of work. Want a birthday shout out or a nice message or ask a question? Book us now on our Cameo page at cameo.com/the Cinema Snob. We're back, and Isaiah now needs to put his communication skills to the test.
Isaiah.
Oh, I see we're in the very special episode part of the story. Perhaps it was a mistake to order the deadbeat dad for our business. Yep, Isaiah's dad just happened to be the man picking up the shipment. It's okay, Isaiah. I'm your new daddy now. The war room worked on my aunt's marriage. Why couldn't it have worked on my mom's? Apparently, his dad not only cheated on his mom, but also ran off and took all of their savings. Yeah, I feel bad for you, son, but you still walked away before we could close the deal. Joshua will take his mind off things.
I wanted to get back at the man who killed my son.
Alright, fine. Can't top that. Now it becomes a forgiveness story where Joshua talks about how he forgave the man who killed his son, and Isaiah learns to let go of his hate and also forgive his dad. That's something, except that his dad isn't in any more of the movie, aside from a mid-credit scene where he wants to meet with his son. The guy who killed Joshua's son is in it more, because he's a member of the Forge, so the two of them are tight now. Josh has some work shit to do, so he just gives the kid his journal.
This is my first journal. When I decided that I was going to be a disciple of Christ.
Oh my god, there's so many drawings of dicks in here. That'll give him something to do tonight, since it seems like he doesn't have much of a social life anymore.
So after you have suffered a little while, he will restore, support, and strengthen you.
Then he decided to go back to playing video games all night. I like that it doesn't just repeat the first movie again for the most part. There are some similarities, like the wildly over-the-top calling out to Jesus moment like the first had. They do that again here, where he forgives his dad.
You saw what he did, you saw what he took, and you heard what he said! But I don't want to carry this anymore.
He wishes he didn't do this while being severely constipated. It's so overacted. I feel like I'm just watching someone audition for the movie and not actually be in the movie. He's just trying to get on his mom's good side, conveniently leaving the door open, knowing she's mere feet from his room listening in. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I was tired of hearing him alone in his room with his dirty movies. Maybe worry more about where he goes at night. What in God's holy name is going on now? One of us must offer a sacrifice. I'm gonna need your balls, son. It's not like the message of the movie is necessarily a bad one. If you break it down, it's a story of forgiveness, the importance of role models, and learning responsibility. But why does it have to be so damn weird about it? This is a little heavy, Josh. Don't know how much longer I can hold this. Seriously, can you wrap it up? I'm having trouble over here. Now they are all together as one, and they can feast together on their dinner made of the human flesh of the laziest employee at the restaurant. Guess it wasn't filling enough, though, since now he's such a good son that he's gonna take Mom out to dinner.
My son is helping me around the house. He's paying me rent, and you want to take me on a mama date?
Do not ever call it that again. Plus, come on, Mom. I know how much you love 2 taco day at Jack in the Box. Then he can get back to his training for more montages. I knew it, they're shapeshifters. His faith is really paying off. Now he wears the finest suits, goes out to the nicest of dinners, and can buy all the expensive gifts. Why does it now look like I'm watching a Rise montage in a mafia movie? Did you use your money to give back to the community? I bought my mom some diamonds. That's good work, son. We taught you well. Nothing will save the movie from padding, though, like when Joshua learns that the competing company, Slayer Sports, has received orders from their top account, Gym Fit, as a race to see who can fill the orders faster. Could this be a job for the War Room? No, more Forge meetings.
I want to do something tonight that the older men and I have been talking about for a few weeks now.
Have you all heard the concept of a naked human pyramid? Whether it's at the Forge meetings or at work, the message seems clear, which is that favoritism is good. And even that, they find a way to make weirder.
I bless you with respect, love.
Shit, I'm never gonna see my mother again. That's a look that says they're gonna hunt me for sport. You are now the chosen one, Isaiah. One day all this will be yours. Now please, pick any of our daughters as a potential bride. Good fortune keeps coming his way. His mom even paid to fix up that old car in the garage. I felt like I had to do something, son, now that the Forge is raising you. And then he drove away and never returned. This seems like a good spot to end the story. Life is sweet, he learned responsibility, and we can roll the credits. Kidding, somehow there's a half hour of the movie left. How is there more to this film? Because they still gotta fill the order for their top client, and he has to make amends at the coffee shop. I forget that even happened earlier.
I believe I owe you an apology, sir.
I'm sorry, son. I don't believe we've ever met. So.
Okay, now he's gonna throw him out for making things awkward. Isaiah is playing the long game to get that girl's number. Dad forgives him, though.
You are not the same young man.
No, sir. I'm definitely not.
I'm still gonna whoop your ass, son. The movie is structured like War Room, like how the main plot of War Room was done about 90 minutes in, and then the rest of it was all about jump rope. This does the same, where Isaiah's arc is done, so now the rest of it is about the employees who have to fill 3,000 units or they lose Gym Fit. Oh yeah, and they get the news after they've completed their 8-hour shift, so to save the company, they have to stay for another 16 hours to get the order done in time.
If Slayer wants to make that move, we out playing. We go all night if we have to.
Wait, you're not asking me to work another 16 hours, are you?
You're on your own, Isaiah. Some of us haven't given up relaxing at home with video games. They all agree to it, though, hopefully on the grounds that Joshua finally acknowledges their existence and maybe brings them breakfast every now and then. Already they're having troubles. The robots aren't starting up, so Mom knows exactly who to call.
Well, I can't say that I've ever prayed for robots before.
Okay, is this going into self-parody now?
Although last week I did pray about my dishwasher.
Thanks, Miss Clara. You'll forever be our local genie. One guy's having a fun night. Cody is playing his games, but then gets the call that he has to remotely activate the robots at full speed, which he treats like a game so he doesn't have to put down his bowl of potato chips. They better get a raise for this, especially if they pass out from being up for 24 hours and accidentally sever their own hand in the machinery. Let's hope they complete the order before they keel over from a heart attack. You could say that it's teamwork that gets the job done, but no, it's Miss Clara's War Room. Unless she prefers Slayer Sports and is praying to help Moore's competitor, it inspires them that Joshua has been watching from his office the whole time.
He can see. He's been watching you for the past 10 hours from Dallas over the security cameras.
Does he watch everything we do in here? Do you know how many times Becky and I have railed in this warehouse? Here's the secret, just do everything in fast motion. Still not moving fast enough. Why is this movie still going? Just complete the order so I can go to bed. This would maybe be worth it if the driver he had to talk to was his dad, but it's not. It's the CEO of Gym Fit. Or is it a team of drug lords that got lost? I understand our product is ready to be delivered. I trust that the medicine balls are filled with the highest quality of pure white stardust. See? Everything worked out. Vaya con Dios, my friend. Plus, the team does get a bonus, just what they always wanted, a 1-year membership in the Jelly of the Month Club. Jesus, what else is left in this? What, another speech he has to give at the Forge? Doesn't any of the other young members get a chance to talk? Not really, we're all useless. It also repeats the call to arms message from the end of the first, where now they want the Forge to infiltrate all walks of life.
We need more believers who are wholeheartedly following Jesus. That's what the world needs to see.
Jesus, sleeper cell much? When the time is right, we will strike. When you see the Queen of Diamonds playing card, you will know to take out the hippie man bun professor. Whatever it takes.
So I say, let's go where they are. In the schools, in the ball fields, in the marketplaces.
Can't you just start a bowling league like a normal person? And that's The Forge, which actually is a little better than the previous. The acting is better, the humor isn't as obnoxious, the message, when you parkour past all the crazy shit, is fine, but because of that, the first one is more memorable. I'll always remember prayer-based food poisoning. And given that it did well, it made back 8 times its budget, I hope that means we don't have to wait as long for a War Room 3.
Oh, draw him to you, Lord. Just draw him to you.